Celeste Rivas. Rivas first disappeared from her home southeast of Los Angeles in April of 2024. Last September, police discovered a gruesome scene, her decomposed and dismembered remains inside David's Tesla.
Pope Leo arrived in Cameroon today. He celebrated an open-air mass in front of about 120,000 young people in the main port city of Douala. This is CBS News.
It's one of the most successful law and justice programs in television history that continues to uncover the truth. 48 Hours, Saturday on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Man, I love this place. I've been surfing here since I was a kid. Now, seeing my grandson out on the water, it means everything to me. Watching him and taking in the blue waves, the sea breeze, the blurry horizon.
If you have geographic atrophy, or GA, subtle changes in vision could mean it's progressing toward irreversible vision loss. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression and could help preserve your vision for longer, so you may keep seeing the world around you. Izervay, or avacincaptad pegol, is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Ask your retina specialist how you can slow your GA with Izervay. To learn more, call 1-855-IZERVAY or go to izervay.com. Paid for by Estella.
When it comes to your child's health,
you want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors.
We're partners in your parenting journey.
Here for every growth spurt,
for every boo-boo,
every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you.
Every step of the way.
We're the Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, audio and video streaming at WGNSradio.com. This is the Roundtable. A look at the news, views, politics, and people that are shaping Rutherford County.
Good morning, everyone. Johnny B back with you, and it's always a privilege, but today, folks, it's a very, very, very special privilege. We're doing something very, very special today, and I have three of my bosom music buddies and life buddies here for one purpose only, and that's to celebrate and remember and dedicate this show to Avent Lane, and Brian has done a great job is that on the website, Brian?
It's on the stream now as you're talking.
On the stream as of right now. Look at, cool. He's got three great pictures of our dear departed friend. Avent Lane, we've all known, and we'll have our own individual remembrances, and some we share, some that we are special to each one of us. But Avent passed away this last Saturday, April 11th, and his memorial service is tomorrow at noon at First Presbyterian. But I have Everett Brown, Shane Douglas, and Mickey Gannon, Mickarooney and Shanasta, I call him. Yeah. And,
now, what was it you called Everett?
I've got to come up with one for Everett.
Oh, it wasn't that name.
My nickname was Everready growing up.
Everready. That works. That works. Everready. All right. But I thought what we'd do, folks, guys, and by the way, it's great to see each and every one.
Hey, great to see you all.
Love you guys. We have musicians are a weird group, but we have a strange bond,
That's for sure.
We walk to a different beat, but we understand it,
Yeah.
And I have special memories with all you guys. But I thought what we'd do is just start out with our own, just kind of like, maybe the first thing that comes to mind when I say Avent Lane. We'll share just a brief remembrance from each of us. Let me start out, okay? And I got to see Avent several times when he was in the hospital, and several times when he was in hospice. He was not conscious for any of those times. But the last conversation we had was on the phone. He had just come out of the hospital. It was, how many times was he in and out here, Mickey?
Well, the last 6 months, too many.
Yeah, too many for sure.
But I'm going to tell you something that just right now still just chokes me up. The last time we talked, the very last conversation we had, as we closed the conversation, he said, Johnny B, I consider you my brother. And I said, Avent, I feel the same way. Yeah. And we really were brothers, and I know all of y'all feel the same way. But I don't know how this happened. I really don't. I still don't know how in the world this happened. Because you guys, Avent was a technology, guru kind of guy. He was a techie.
He loved it.
Me, no way. No way. That side of my brain, wherever it is, does not exist. But years ago, I was on the board. Well, I still am on the board, but of Legal Aid Society of Middle Tennessee. And one of the employees there was a lady friend, not a girlfriend type, just one of several women I knew and respected. And she had bought some new furniture for her condo in Nashville. And it was at Pier 1 Imports in Green Hills. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And she wanted to know, she had no way to get the furniture to her condo from Pier 1. And I went, well, I can help you with that. And y'all remember, Ken Frizzell. Ken had this great 1998 GMC pickup, which I own now. I bought this pickup standing over Sarah's coffin at the funeral home from her son, believe it or not.
Opportunistic.
He said that one of the last things my mama said, Johnny, was sell that truck to Johnny B, because I always wanted it, but it actually happened. That was a weird deal. But so I borrowed Ken's truck, and of course I get Avent to go help me tote this furniture. And we're out there on Hillsborough Road, and that's a madhouse out there. And I've never driven this truck before. And I don't know what kind of GPS I had on my phone at that time, but I was using that to find Pier 1 because I didn't know where in the heck it was. And between that and being distracted, I look up all of a sudden, I'm about to slam into the car in front of me. And not used to those brakes, I'm pumping them and I slam on the brakes. And Avent goes, oh, 4-letter word. I mean, oh, and as soon as it was like one of those words, and as soon as he said it, my phone goes, now. Honest to God, Drew. She goes, now. And we died laughing. We just almost had to pull over. We were laughing so hard. But anyway. But Everett, tell me, what's your Avent Lane first recollection here?
Is I would say Avent's reputation preceded him.
Oh, yeah.
I heard about him years before I ever met him, and I used to go hear him with Roland Gresham.
Yes.
At the Borough, yeah. And I actually met him. He was in the stage band at the Uncle Dave Macon days, and I sat in with the band. He was judging the competition, and if I boiled it down to one word with Avent, it's respect.
Oh, yeah.
I respected him because he was an accomplished musician, and he liked to play my songs. I like that. Yeah. But he respected me, and I respected him, And we both respected Elaine. Elaine's a wonderful fiddle player, and it was just, a good relationship, and I hate to see him go.
Is there a kind of music Avent couldn't play?
He played well. I listened we listened to and played all kinds. I would go over to his house and he might be listening to blues or jazz, We could
do blues, jazz.
Yeah.
Played with the orchestra.
He played with orchestra and jazz groups.
And country and pop and rock and roll, you name it. Mm-hmm. Shanasta Douglas, what do you think of when
I always said, if you don't like Avent, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Yes. Because he was such a great guy. And one of my favorite memories is you and I and Avent played at Adam's place for something they were having over there. And man, they had a spread. They had,
oh yeah,
remember that? They had prime rib and shrimp, and everything. And it kind of ended early. and me and you and Avent just sit there at the table. And I hadn't really been playing with you guys maybe a year, but we never hung out, you know.
Right.
And I remember us three sitting there, and I got to know you two that night. It was just a beautiful memory for me.
That's
just,
great.
Getting to have some dinner with you guys and getting to actually know you. You know.
That's great. Yeah. Food was an interesting thing with Avent too. You know that we played the what they call Mickey his church gig every year in the fall.
The fall festival thing.
Yeah. And that one year they had those Frito chili pies, you know, and then the next year when they didn't have it, he was enraged.
We all were a little upset. I was looking forward to it. God told me about him.
He was about to make a scene over that, I'm telling you. Where are my Frito chili pies? So, Mickey Rooney, you go. How far? I know you and I go back the farthest with David. I don't know who's the farthest, but
I was in my 20s.
I was telling him I can't remember when I first met him even.
I was in my 20s.
Really?
Yeah, me and David go back to there was a place in Manchester, Tennessee called. It used to be. Originally, it was Vi's Supper Club.
Oh, I remember you talking about that.
When some other fine friends of ours were playing there, and most of them have passed away now. And but Avent, and after that band left, Avent, Norris Haynes, Mike Mosher, who has passed, and I forget the drummer's name, but here's how far back I'm going. The drummer left that band to tour with Porter Wagner.
Wow.
Okay, that's how far back we go.
Man.
And
you're definitely the oldest with him.
And Avent called Ray Rice was playing with Avent then on piano, and Ray Rice at that time was my neighbor in Mitchell Nelson. So somehow word got to them that they were fixing to need a drummer like real quick, and me and Ray were next door neighbors. Ray already had the gig, and Ray asked me, he said, Mick, just come sit in and see what you think about it. Well, that was 8 years later. We played every Wednesday, every Friday, and every Saturday at this one place. It became then Vi's Lounge. She got away from the supper club thing and Vi's Lounge. And I tell you, the thing about Avent, and you didn't know how many musicians he knew.
Oh my dear!
Because it was always a different group with Avent. I mean, he could get out there, man, and just pull somebody out of the hat that he ain't seen in 10 years. Hey man, come play. I need you tonight.
Right. Yeah.
And they would come. I mean, you know, they were there, and bless his heart, we can mention all the music he liked, but I know his heart was jazz.
Yeah.
I mean, he tried his best to get a jazz thing going. And Miranda, the manager at Hot Springs, said, "Hey, let's try it on some Wednesdays." And he did it a few times, and then he would get sick.
Yeah.
And couldn't do it. And then he'd get well, and he'd set it up again, and didn't get sick. And Carco Clave is probably as close to him as we are. And he would keep me abreast of what was going on. And he said, Mick, he said, I don't know how long it's been since you've seen him, but you need to go see him.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad I went the week that he passed. I went on a Tuesday afternoon. And Molly and Matt, his
kids.
Yeah, his kids were there with Marlene.
And Marlene, his wife.
And then I walk in, and Marlene says, well, Mick, he's not too responsive today, but I'm really glad you came. And Avent popped up.
Really?
Mick, what are you doing? And Marlene was kind of going, wow. And I walked up to his bedside there, and we were talking. And you could tell he was in pain. Bless his heart, he was in pain. But he wanted to talk.
That's amazing.
And I'm glad he did. And I was leaving because a hospice was coming in. And as I was leaving, Avent says, man, you're so cool. I said, yeah, dude. I said, but I'm not as cool as you are.
He was heavily medicated then.
Yeah. And I said, well, buddy, I'm not as near as cool as you are, buddy. And then I left, and I was so glad that Rhonda, she will always be Rhonda Braswell to me, but Rhonda Tenpenny and Avent go way back to it in their original band called Oasis.
Yeah.
And she sent me a message later that night. She said, Mick, I went to see him too, and he was just as responsive with me. So it's like the musicians kind of woke him up.
What you reminded me of is that I'll qualify what I said earlier, that he wasn't communicative at all when I went to, the first time I went to the hospital, because Marlene went over and kind of shook him, and although he didn't open his eyes, she said, Johnny B's here, and he goes, Johnny B.
Yeah. I mean,
and then you just went kind of right back to his state. But he did.
Musicians woke him up, man. That's what he, that's what he was. I mean, that's what he always.
We played together for years. We played every Friday at Miller's Grocery with Ken and Sarah Frizzell and Billy Yearwood, and then we had that gig at Reedyville Mill every Saturday morning for years and years and years, and so many other places we play. But the jazz, as you mentioned, I tell you, I've always just been blown away by jazz musicians. I think they're the best musicians in the world, and I can't tell you how many times that I would go to watch Avent and his trio or whatever in Nashville at different places and just watch them play, and I couldn't follow him. I could not. But it just blew my mind.
Yeah, we have to mention Sam Baker on drums and Carcar Clave on everything. Guitar, saxophone, steel guitar, you name it. And Avent were his last jazz band.
They were tough.
I think you told me, Mick,
super good.
When you went to see him, he was talking about the next gig. And that's something I think about with Avent. Yeah. He was always looking for the next gig, or putting this together, putting that together.
Everett told me something really cool this morning when he went to see him one day. About
that last thing he said?
Tell him what he said.
Well, I would go over and practice 2 or 3 times a week, and he lives 2 blocks from me. And I went over there one day and I said, we don't have to play. If you don't feel like playing, don't play. And he said, music is keeping me alive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
One day at Reedyville Mill, I have a very similar story with Truman and a song that he inspired. But one day we were setting up, and I could tell Avent was really down. He was really down and discouraged that day. And we all have those moments, you know. One thing about Avent, he was frank.
Oh, yeah.
There was I'd often say, Avent, don't beat around the bush. Tell me what you really think, you know. He was quite outspoken fella, and you know where he stood on everything. But this particular moment, this morning, was very special because not only the words he spoke to me, but we seldom took breaks. We'd play for like just 3 straight hours out there, but this particular day we took a break, and he was able to tell me, which I won't share that part about why he was down and why, but he was more than just discouraged for the day. He was just, have you ever just kind of sometimes been down and discouraged about life itself, that you're feeling kind of hopeless and down, and he spoke to me very sweetly and candidly, and then as we kind of wrapped up to go back to start playing again, he said, you know, Johnny B, I wish I could be what I pretend to be. Those were the words he spoke. And folks, that was 2012. And this is the song.
You've got a song, okay.
In the key of C. But a lot of the words that are in this song are the words Avent spoke to me that morning, and it was so special that he shared that close brotherhood that day. Along life's byways I stumble along, desperately seeking not to go wrong. Trying so hard, yet feeling so lost. My purposeless journey exacting its cost. Strong, brave, and certain are the traits that I seek. Instead, I'm afraid, I'm unsure, and I'm weak. Longing for respite, but finding no rest. How long I'll hold on is anyone's guess. Oh, I wish I could be what I pretend to be, the one that people think that they see, not the one that's really me. Oh, I wish I could be what I pretend to be. my life's bitter struggles I've been tossed, so I've turned inward and silent for peace I so yearn. I put on a good face, though I'm ragged and torn. I'm longing for night, and I'm dreading the morn. My confidence gone and my energy spent. I can't figure out where all my life went. Failures behind and no hope ahead. Being myself is what I most dread. Oh, I wish I could be what I pretend to be. One that people think that they see, not the one that's really me. Oh, I wish I could be what I pretend to be. How about it? What do you got? Nice Everett Brown. But as all hope is fading, a glimmer I see in the eyes of my friends who believe in me. They want me to know and to understand. They love me and want me just as I am. Well, it turns out we all sometimes feel like I do, 'cause we're obsessed with success instead of friends that are true. What we make so hard isn't that hard at all. We just have to be there when one of us falls. Oh, I wish I could be what I pretend to be. One that people think that they see, not the one that's really me. Oh, I wish I could be what I pretend to be. Come on, Shanasta. Shane Douglas. Help me out, Mickey. Oh, I wish I could be what I pretend to be. One that people think that they see. Not the one. Not the one that's really me. Oh, I wish I could be what I pretend to be. Let's change it. So I'll try to be what I pretend to be. Glad that people see what they see. Make that man really me. I'll try hard to be what I pretend to be. I'll try hard to be what I pretend to be. Thank you, Avent Lane. Inspiration for that song. We're going to take a break, folks. Be right back.
When it comes to your child's health,
you want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors.
We're partners in your parenting journey.
Here for every growth spurt,
for every boo-boo,
every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you
every step of the way.
Rise and shine. It's early voting time. I'm Melissa Harrell. As your circuit court clerk, I'm focused on one thing, making our legal system work better for you. I've modernized technology, protected your records, and ensured your tax dollars are used wisely. But to keep the progress going, I need your help. Early voting now through April 30th, Election Day, May the 5th. I'm Melissa Harrell, and I'm asking for your vote.
Paid for by friends to elect Melissa Harrell, Doug Bodery, Treasurer.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread. Jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks. Flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday, feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to boundless seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by AmeriCare Pest Control and the law offices of John Day.
This is a paid legal ad.
There are no bad questions. I would encourage anybody who has been injured and they believe it's somebody else's fault to reach out to us. There's nothing wrong with asking questions, and we're happy to give answers.
Turn left, they're there. You turn right, they're there. They was just there. And to me, they're the number one. They're the number one in the world.
Trust the lawyers other lawyers trust.
The law office of John Day, they were great.
Trust the law offices of John Day.
They saved my life.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
Free computer classes offered by the Rutherford County Library System. And most of them are over at the Tech Center, the Technology Engagement Center, on Minerva Drive here in Murfreesboro. For information about the library's free computer classes, get in touch with the Tech Center. The Parkinson Support Group meets on the first and third Friday of each month over at the St. Clair Senior Center. That's 10 o'clock in the morning on the first and third Friday. The St. Clair Senior Center is at 325 St. Clair Street in Murfreesboro. And remember, early voting is April 15th through the 30th, so take advantage of early voting. And please give the gift of life. Give blood at the Red Cross. Phone them at 800-RED-CROSS and make an appointment to give blood at a time that fits your schedule. Don't throw away Old Glory. Bring your tattered American flag to WGNS. And let the girls from BSA Troop 2019 at Trinity United Methodist Church retire it with dignity. Plus, we also recycle Bibles. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor Events.
Rutherford weather.
Daytime highs approaching 88. Today, under mainly sunny skies. Mainly clear. Tonight, lows around 66. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Vuchitsky on News Radio WGNS. Right now, 66.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Since 1936, MTE has provided the reliable service and peace of mind we count on. Manage your account anytime at MTE.com or through the MyMTE app.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at WGNSradio.com.
And Johnny B. back with Everett Brown, Shane Douglas, Mickey Gannon, and remembering Avent Lane. Shane pointed out, and I see it now, the middle picture that Brian has put up in this little three-picture collage. It was at Johnaroo, Avent, and I don't know if you were, Shane, but I know Mickey was there at Johnaroo 1.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was there.
And 2.
Yeah.
Y'all may not... I've kind of morphed into just a solo kind of simple thing up there, but Johnaroo 6 is May 2nd.
It's your birthday, right?
That's right. Yeah. My birthday's May 1st. I'm getting close to it. Hopefully the next year it'll be on my birthday. But so that was, wow. Johnny Roo 6, and he was there at Johnny Roo 1. I don't know if that was Johnny Roo 1. It may have been.
I think it was.
Yeah. But Everett, got a song in mind when you think of Avent?
I'm going to do one song. You could do the rest of them, but I want to do that. I said it was a closer, but it's not. We won't close on it. But when I think of Avent, I think of Marlene, his wife.
Course, yeah.
Oh, wow. Anybody that knew Avent knew Marlene. She was his chauffeur, his cheerleader, and his roadie.
Yes.
And
have you ever heard her raise her voice ever? I cannot. I've been around Marlene for years and years. I don't ever recall her raising her voice.
Well, as you know, Avent was in the Navy.
Oh yeah.
And this is a song about sailing ships. It's about Jesse Winchester, and I just thought it fit.
Oh. So we're dedicating to Avent and Marlene.
Right.
I love it. What key you gonna be in, bro?
In G.
All right.
Way out in the water, all the ships asleep. Maybe one cold watchman walks a lonely beat. But way out in the water, a ship is under sail, throwing waves of starlight and a diamond in her trail. I wave bye-bye, I pray Godspeed. Oh, I wish you lovely weather, more luck than you need. You'll only sail in circles, so there's no need to cry. No, I'll see you again one day, and then I'll wave bye-bye.
So cool.
The sailing ship reminds me of a certain girl who met a certain dreamer to sail into the world. I've many friendly postcards from very far away, but they just remind me of a certain day. I wave bye-bye, I pray Godspeed. Oh, I wish you lovely weather, more luck than you need. You'll only sail in circles, so there's no need to cry. No, I'll see you again someday, and then I'll wave bye-bye. No, I'll see you again one day, and then I'll wave bye-bye.
Oh, man, cool.
Perfect.
Cool.
Perfect.
Yeah, for those that are interested,
it's great, man.
Everett and Elaine and Avent Lane played Saturday mornings at the City Cafe
for about 5 years.
Yeah, I was thinking it was a while, and then right after that, y'all moved over to the City Yoke.
Twin Yokes on Church Street.
Yeah.
We're called the Friendly Four. We added a couple of other guys.
Well, it takes two to replace Avent, you know.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. At least two. What are you talking about? At least two.
And I'm glad Avent and I got to spend many, many Sundays together at the Hot Springs Jam.
And memories we'll all cherish, you know.
Yeah. But Avent would always talk about back there again. I'm old, and
we know that, Mickey.
He put together a band called Straight Ahead, and it was Tom Tyner, Larry Pinkerton, Avent, and I can't remember the other guys. And they would play at the Ramada Inn but they wouldn't start till like midnight. Avent's whole thing was, I want to play when the other musicians are done at their regular gigs. They'll come hang out with us. And buddy, they did. I mean, you could not, if you weren't there by 12:30, you couldn't get in. I mean, and this band was awesome. I mean, and there again, you know, Avent was into the music scene. Not just that, but he was a big part of the local music scene. Man.
Oh man, major
Everybody knew Avent. Everybody around here that played music, you know.
Absolutely. You know, it's really funny. I don't know if y'all knew this. He was in the Navy, but he actually got to go to Italy, and he was somehow got to meet the Pope. And the Pope invited him to come out on the balcony when he was out there with what's the big square there at the Vatican, you know? And thousands of people out there to be blessed by the Pope, and here's the Pope with Avent Lane standing beside him there on his back. And somebody in the crowd down there says, "Who is that up there?" And the guy said, "I don't know about the guy in the funny hat, but the guy next to him's Avent Lane." Everybody knew him, I'm telling you.
Everybody. Yes.
You know,
yes.
For some reason, I often, as I do with Mickey and Will in a second, but when any kind of gig we're doing, I'd say, "Avent, do a song." There was always two that he would go to, and I want to do first one. We'll do the other one a little bit later, Lord willing. But I know you'll remember this old song by Merle Travis, Mickey.
Okay. I know the two songs well that Avent always liked to sing.
In the key of G. This is one he would shows his eclectic love for music. This song just stuck with him. He knew it word for word just every time.
Yeah, he did.
Now I'm a fella with a heart of gold and the ways of a gentleman, I've been told. The kind of fella that wouldn't even harm a flea. But if me and a certain character met, that guy who invented the cigarette, I'd murder that son of a gun in the first degree. Now, it ain't 'cause I don't smoke myself. I've smoked all my life and hinder your health. I've smoked all my life and I ain't dead yet, messed up a little. But nicotine slaves are all the same at a petting party or a poker game. Everything's got to stop while you smoke that cigarette. Well, smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, puff, puff until you smoke yourself to death. Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hate to make him wait. You just got to have another cigarette. Now, I had a game of chance the other night. Old Dame Fortune was a treating me right. Kind of queens just kept coming down. But I got a fool and I betted high, but my bluff didn't work on a certain guy. He just kept on raising and laying that money down. Now he'd raise me and I'd raise him. I sweated blood, you gotta sink or swim. He finally called and didn't raise the bet. I said, "I'm a fool, pal, how about you?" He said, "Well, I'll tell you in a minute or two, but right now I got to have myself a cigarette." Well, smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, puff, puff until you smoke yourself to death. Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hate to make him wait. Just got to have another cigarette. Smoke it. The other night I had me a date with the cutest little gal in the 50 state. Highbrow, uptown, fancy little dame. She said she loved me and it seemed to me that everything was like it ought to be. So hand in hand we strolled down Lover's Lane. Oh, she was oh so far from a chunk of ice, and our petting party was going real nice, so help me, I kind of think I'd been there yet. Well, I gave her a kiss and a little squeeze. She said, "Hank, excuse me, please. I just got to have myself a cigarette." Well, Well, smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, puff, puff until you smoke yourself to death. Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you had to make him wait. You just got to have another cigarette. One more time, guys, yeah. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, puff, puff until you smoke yourself to death. Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hate to make him wait. Just got to have another cigarette. You just got to have another cigarette. How many times you heard Avent do that song?
Yeah. That one, and I hope you brought the other one.
I did. I brought the
Lord,
other.
I hope this day is
That's
good.
right. I've got it.
But I got a little story behind that one. Besides my health issues over the last few years, my wife has had some real struggles with health, and but she's doing great now. God bless us both.
Great.
And while she was in the hospital under oxygen and life support and all that stuff, I always remember David singing this song, and it was my go-to song.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, my wife was down.
Well, that was. You're right. It's. He probably would do that one more than the Smoke the Cigarette song.
Yeah, he would.
He'd say, Avent, do a song. This would be the first one that'd come out. Well, with that intro, I think we got to do it.
I believe so.
Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, have you forgotten me? I've been praying to you faithfully. I'm not saying I'm a righteous man, but Lord, I hope you understand. I don't need fortune and I don't need fame. Send down the thunder, Lord, send down the rain. But when you're planning just how it should be, plan a good day for me. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Shanesta. You've been the king since the dawn of time. All I'm asking is a little less crying. It might be hard for the devil to do, but it would be easy for you. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Big one, Everett. Everybody for Avent Lane. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Oh Lord, I hope this day is good. My Lord, I hope this day is good.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for that, Mitch.
Oh, yeah.
God bless you. Shane, you have a song that comes to mind when you think of David?
Well, he loved to honky-tonk. He'd always
know.
say, you know, if he didn't know it, he called it honky-tonk, and we just fake it, you know?
Yeah, that's right, man.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you honky it?
Let's do a Johnny Be Good or something like that.
Oh, there you go.
He liked to play that rock and roll.
What you got that in, bro?
Hey?
All right.
Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, back up in the woods of money evergreen, and a log cabin made of earth and wood. Live a country boy named Johnny Be Good. He never ever learned to read or write so well, playing that guitar like he ringing a bell. Say go, go Johnny, go, go, go Johnny, go, go, go Johnny, go, go, go Johnny, go, go. Yeah, Johnny Be Good. Well, he carried that guitar in a gunny sack, sat beneath the tree beneath the railroad track. The engineer would see him sitting in the shade, strumming to the rhythm that the driver made. And many people passing by, they'd stop and say, yeah, you know the little country boy can play. Go, go Johnny, go, go, go Johnny, go, go, go Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Yeah, Johnny Be Good. I'm good.
Woo! The Jimi Hendrix of acoustic guitars, every round. Left hand.
And I carried that guitar in a gunny sack, sat beneath the tree beneath the railroad track.
Yeah.
The engineer would see him sitting in the shade, strumming to the rhythm that the driver played. Maybe someday your name will be in lights. Johnny Be Good tonight. I say go, go Johnny, go, go, go Johnny, go, go, go Johnny, go, go, go Johnny, go, go. Yeah, Johnny Be Good.
Yeah. Great job, gentlemen.
Honky-tonking, as he'd call it.
So, Everett, have you always played guitar left-handed from day one?
Yeah, I had a brother that played right-handed, but he was bigger than me. So we played a right-handed guitar. So.
Wow.
Yeah, about 9 or 10 years old, I know. Yeah.
And, you know, Everett, really, I love this guy, but he has no shame. He says every guitar he owns, he says, was given to him, including this Martin by a girlfriend.
No, this one was given in an offering.
Oh, that was in the offering.
Preacher in Houston, yeah.
That's right, in an offering. But there was another by a girlfriend, that a tailor.
Yeah.
And
a concert grand.
And they break up right after it, and he keeps the guitar. You know, I mean.
She gets it on every other weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, really. She moved away.
Good job.
My friend Steve Hardesty says we sound great, and it's a super cool thing. We're doing this for Avent.
So, God bless you.
Well, Steve.
I got to thank Johnny B for getting us all back together. This is great.
Yeah.
It's great to be with you guys. I love you guys. I really do, and I miss you terribly, and I wish we could be together more.
And one accomplishment I have to remind everybody of with Uncle Day making days. Yes, they've gone back to Uncle Day making days.
I know.
Thank God.
About time.
It's coming up in September.
And the event goes back to the origins of that, I think.
Yeah, him and Rob were probably the first band for Uncle Day making days.
And he was also a judge.
Yeah, and him and Rob both got the Pioneer Heritage Award in 2013 from Uncle Day making days.
That's incredible.
That's great. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, Mick, does a song come to mind that you...
No, I'm just enjoying being here.
All right, man. Well, let me... but if you do, if one pops out, just go for it, bro. I might not can play along, but I know these guys can. These guys are real guitar players. I fake it till I make it, you know. But
you played with Avent Lane. You've made it.
Lane, man.
You know, Avent... I hope I can say this without being just totally uncouth, but Avent and I have, mainly because of my dereliction, not being disciplined enough, I've only got 3 things on my bucket list, gentlemen. I've got, the first and foremost, though, is to get all well, not all. I've got what I call about 50 keepers of songs I wrote that I want to get recorded. And Avent and I began that journey with Avent course recording. Now that will not happen anymore, and I'm sad about that. Not just because it's my music, but sad because the times we had recording those things was so much fun and so blessed.
I wish we had recorded more, but I have CDs of his. You know.
Yeah.
He recorded.
And I do have the one CD we made it of a compilation of Reedyville Mill. Things, but
name again the guys that were in the actual Reedyville Mill band.
Well, Gary Redmond played guitar.
Exactly right.
He was on the radio show here with you for a long time.
Oh, long time. And Gary and I played a lot of gigs with Avent and all over. And Ken and Sarah Frizzell, of course. Ken played the harmonica, and Sarah would do the acoustic kind of thing like you do, and sometimes play the spoons and sing.
Oh no, I didn't catch the spoon.
Oh yeah, she did the spoons, and she had a professional set of spoons, brother. I'm telling you. And Sarah she would sing great harmonies.
She did. I remember that. Yes.
Cold played it.
And our closing song will hopefully will work out where that'll come back. I want to talk about that. Remember that word, harmony. And then Billy Earwood on the mandolin.
Yeah.
And that was the group, and it was. Then on Saturday, Avent's other great music buddy, Larry Pinkerton, and his wife Gay, would do Saturday night at Miller's.
Well, heck, I never knew that.
Yeah, we'd play Friday night, they'd play Saturday night. And of course, for years at the country club, I don't know how many years, just Larry and Avent doing instrumental.
Yeah, that was
a lot of Beatles music.
I remember that.
A lot of Beatles music.
Yeah.
Larry's kind of a Beatles.
He's a great guitar player.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah.
He was Skeeter Davis's lead guitars, you know, and but let me tell you this story in this song. I had a marriage that lasted 35 years, and then it ended, and it was a very, very difficult time. I turned to music as my solace, and I wrote songs. One of the best songs I think I've ever written came out of that period. It's called Where Does the Love Go? Y'all have heard. But I found myself writing love songs, and every single one of them was a heartbreak, tear-jerking, cry in your beer love song.
Yeah.
That's all I wrote. I can just name them off one after another. That they're just every single one. Finally, Avent, being the soft-spoken, inhibited, intimidated guy that he was. We got to do a commercial? Oh, we got a caller.
Oh, we got a caller. Awesome. Come on, caller.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hey.
Hey, everybody. It's Elaine Winters.
Hey, Elaine. Oh, so glad you called in.
I've been listening, and of course, I had to call in.
Great.
I know all of you guys, and of course, Avent was like a brother to me.
Oh, I know that.
Well, do you have time for a quick Avent story?
Of course.
Absolutely.
From you,
girl.
of course.
Well, I've had so many, as all of you do. And, of course, I was in his last band for many years. And he was supposed to play with me last night at an event for Stone Square Battlefield that we've done every year for 8 years. And we missed him so much. We did a tribute to him last night.
Oh, I bet that was wonderful.
But what I want to tell is how much Avent loves bluegrass music.
Oh, yeah.
And in the first few years that I knew him through bluegrass. And a friend of ours, Ted Walker, was a lawyer in Franklin, and he had a farm. So he said one day, I'm going to start having a party on the night of the full moon. I'm going to call it Full Moon Bluegrass. Well, Avent and I were all over it, and so were several other friends of ours in Murfreesboro. So we used to take Avent's trusty van. He always had a van. And we would take his trusty van and go to the Full Moon Bluegrass parties around 8 o'clock at night, and we would play until the rooster crowed in the morning. That's how much Avent loved to play bluegrass. And then we would drive home in the bright sunlight and get back, and Marlene never said a thing. She was a saint.
Was she incredible?
She was a saint.
That is so sweet. Elaine, don't you hang up yet. I got to say something about you.
Let her remind everybody of what she just won.
What did she just win?
A major fillers contest.
And Avent encouraged me to enter that contest for years. He'll say, you'll do it someday. So Avent was a big part of that.
Well, I'm going to tell you why, Elaine, you remind me so much of Avent. The musicality y'all both have, the incredible musicianship, whatever the right word is. And I hope you weren't offended earlier when Everett said you're a great fiddle player.
No, I'm a fiddle player now.
I consider you she's like Avent. She's a violinist. She can play anything on that violin, and she plays violin and she plays fiddle. She knows what I'm saying when I say violin versus fiddle. And the other thing, which I look at them both, because I tried years ago to play violin. That is the hardest instrument, I think, on the planet to play. And her intonation is incredible on that fretless, curved neck of that thing. It's incredible. But Elaine, I really want to say this to everybody, that the other thing, when I see you and Avent, and I see the similarities as I see the character. This is a lady of high moral fiber and character, and just a class act like Avent was, just a class act. And I so appreciate you calling in, Elaine, and sharing that story, and because I know y'all played so much together, and I know how much you loved Avent.
I did. I don't know if you have time for one more quick one.
Go right ahead.
Avent was a very spiritual man, and a very Christian, and this is 36 years ago. Avent and Marlene were looking for a church, and they knew their son, Matt, was going to Bible study at First Presbyterian, and they called me because they knew I had been a Presbyterian in Fort Wayne, Indiana, where I had previously lived. They said, tell us about the Presbyterian faith. So I did. And they said, let's all go visit that church. So one Sunday, 36 years ago, the three of us, me, Avent, and Marlene, went to First Presbyterian Church.
Wow.
And we were just welcomed. People were so nice to us. We all joined and decided to have our children baptized together in a single ceremony.
Oh,
there were all of our children, my son and their two children. And so I called the godmother of Matt and Molly, and and Marlene's the godmother, and I'm Avent's the godfather to my son.
That is
so. And of course, he got involved in the audio visual there real quick, and he became their audio guy.
Oh yeah, and how appropriate. That story is so perfect, because that's tomorrow. We'll gather there. We'll gather there where y'all went 36 years ago for the first time. We'll gather there to say goodbye to Avent at that church. That's such a beautiful story. Elaine, thank you so much, dear.
Well, thank you for taking my call. I love all of you, and of course, David.
We love you too.
God bless you, Elaine. God bless you. So as I was saying, we're going to take a little break? Yeah. Okay.
When it comes to your child's health,
you want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors.
We're partners in your parenting journey.
Here for every growth spurt,
for every boo-boo,
every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you.
Every step of the way.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 10 o'clock.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit choosechip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
Why is John Harney endorsing Clarissa Smith for School Board Zone 4?
I think Clarissa would bring a unique perspective to the school board in that she has been a school bus operator and she understands better than most would all the issues that go along with it. I certainly endorse her as a candidate for the school board.
I'm Clarissa Smith, humbly asking you for your vote for School Board Zone 4.
Paid for by Friends of Clarissa Smith, School Board Zone 4. Clarissa Smith, Treasurer.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at WGNSradio.com.
Okay, we're back, folks. Brian, what'd you do with my headset?
On your head.
Oh, there it is. Folks, we're going
to place for it.
We're appreciate Brian letting us squeeze a few moments out of his time, which is we're already into. But just real briefly, any closing thoughts, Everett?
Nope.
I'm just proud to call him friend, proud to call you guys friends. I'm glad we got a chance to do this morning. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you guys so much.
Well, I think for years from now, people will be telling Avent Lane stories, just like they do John Prine, Jimmy Buffett.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Do you remember that? As I was saying, in terms of love songs, the only ones I wrote were these crying your beer, broken-hearted love songs. And Avent, being the good friend and good critic, spoke to me one day and said, Johnny B, he said, those are good songs, but I'm really sick of them. Can you not write a true love song? That's exactly what he said, a true love song. And that was 2012 also, and he inspired me to write this song, which I think is a pretty doggone good love song. It is a true love song. It is a true love song because this is unachievable love that this song speaks of. It's perfect love. But you know, and I know, Everett, you love this, being a songwriter, that like poets, we can take poetic license.
Sure,
and we can put things in songs that may not be in real life, but you can aspire to. And the other thing I think of is I think of the marriage of Avent and his wife Marlene. Over 53 years of marriage, and she was his help meet for sure. So it's called Always and Never, and I owe this song to Avent Lane like the others. In D, I'm sorry. It's early morning and sleep eludes me as I watch you slumber. My heart is yearning to write down all the reasons why I'll love you forever, and how they all begin with always and never. You're always true. You never deceive me. You're always for me. You never are against me. You're always glad to see me and you miss me when I'm away. You never want me to be gone a single day. You always accept me. You never judge me. You always heal me. You never hurt me. You always build me up, and you never tear me down. And when you look at me, you always smile and never frown. You always listen to me. You never ignore me. You're always happy for me. You're never jealous of me. You always forgive me. You're always patient, always kind. And when I fail to measure up, you never mind. You're always a giver. You never are a taker. And in this whole wide world, there's not enough paper to write down all the reasons why I love you more than ever. And it's all because you always and never. So let me give them back to you in this feeble attempt I'm making. The things my heart must say should I die before you're waking. How long will I love you? Will I ever not adore you?